Hi, my name is Julian Diaz, and I'm a DJ here in Morgantown for the clubs downtown. My favorite part about being a DJ is probably just the fact that I can make money while also having fun downtown with like all my friends, and I'm the one that's kind of in control of the mood at the club. I think the first moment I realized I really wanted to do this was after my first show on June 24th of this year, and I just like loved it so much, and I wanted to keep doing it. That show was at Code, right here downtown on High Street. I wish I would have started earlier. I think definitely if I could have started earlier, it would have just benefited me because I would have been able to build experience more early. Like I think I would have loved to do my senior prom, like DJ my senior prom. That would have been like a blast. So definitely just starting earlier than when I did. For sure, at the beginning, like it was all just frustrating because things just didn't sound right, and certain things weren't clicking, and it just took a not more work and just extra effort in order to learn those things. So once I was able to do that, it got easier. But there were definitely a lot of points where I was just like, I wanted to give up. You have to be prepared to completely switch your plan that you had originally from going into it and just like going reading the crowd, and from there, if your plan, which is your set, isn't working, you're gonna have to come up with a plan B on the fly and just go based off of your crowd. It's one of the most euphoric feelings ever. It's actually so much fun. That's what I live for. Like when I go downtown and I play music and I DJ, like my goal is to have people dancing all night. Definitely a lot of like just musical artists in general. Also, a lot of other DJs who have been doing this, 20, 25 plus years. So, just being able to learn from their experience definitely benefits me for sure. It's allowed me to, meet a lot of people within like the music industry. On top of that, it really allows me to make money doing something that I really love to do. My end goal with this would probably be to be able to play at festivals and big events like EDC and Hijinks and Firefly, Coachella, just like big events like wherever I could. As far as I can take it, I'm gonna take it. The hour before, I'm probably freaking out a little bit like always, and I just kind of just try and get my zone, do things that get me in the right mental state. During, once I get started, I always play the same 10 songs first, just to because that's just a habit of mine that I do. It's pretty easy to just like get back in my element, and once I got the get through those 10 songs, I'm good to go for the night. And then at the end of the night, I just feel accomplished, depending on whether my set's 2 hours, 4 hours, or 9 hours. Like doesn't matter. I just feel accomplished at the end of the night. Like I did it. Keep going. Don't give up. It gets easier, but it's gonna get harder before it gets easier. And there's always gonna be new things to learn. Just be very open minded. Be very open to learning new things always, and just listen more than you speak. Some of the risks, you have to really just be confident in your ability to put songs together, and just if it sounds good to you, and you really just have to have the confidence to play it, and do your transitions the way you practice them and do them in live, like in the clubs. Just there's a big risk of something not going right, and when you're by yourself, you can mess up and you can just restart and try again. But when you're live, you have to get it right, or you got to figure out a way to just get out of the mess that you're in, because that's, I think, the biggest risk is just a transition not working out. It doesn't sound good, and you start to lose your crowd.